Hey y'all. I don't know. I've been on Facebook. I'm in the worst pain of my fucking life today, but I've been saying I wanted to do it, but didn't know how to start it. But I don't know. I'm just, every day I wake up, I'm more and more annoyed every time I look on social media. It, it bothers the pure hell out of me. And let me preference my statements by saying, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's reverse. I do have white friends. I have really good white friends. I've met a lot of really good white people. White people aren't the problem. It is ignorance. It is ignorance that is fucking us all up. You cannot, and I had to tell this to a white man in the store, you cannot praise me and put down your own people. And I see a lot of my own people doing that. You praise every other race but your own. Yo, the races that you praise, and half of them don't even like what's going on in their own race. I love you too, Sharice. And it's just like, dude, chill. Every time I go in here, I see somebody else getting snatched out of a car, the hell beat out of them, talk to like animals, like dogs, and we just sitting there like, oh, let's just attack it. Yeah, it's bad, but you know what? If you sitting there recording it and you're just like, oh my God, look how horrible this is, you're part of the problem too. You sitting there recording and just like, oh, I'm gonna show it to social media. You didn't stop that man from dying. You didn't stop that man from being dragged out of a car. I'm sick of seeing this shit. And then it's just like, you go in there and you see people that look like you, and you don't really just want to be like, oh, I just don't like white people. I'm so trying not to get fully to that point. But it's ridiculous. It's purely ridiculous, and I'm tired, and it's hurting, and it's bothering me. And I have all girls. It is a sad thing when you have to wake up and say, I'm blessed that I do not have male children. I'm not saying it cannot happen to females, but it kind of happens less. But a whole race of people should not have to thank God that they do not have sons, or they have sons and they're raising them in suburbia, so the likelihood of it happening is just a little bit like less. That's not okay. It's not okay. Like, this shit is bothering me to no end. And it's just like, when you say something about it, oh, you're disgruntled. Oh my God, another angry black person. And you got these ignorant ass people every single day. Oh, they should have complied. Oh, they should have did this. I don't care what you do. The minute that they see your skin, you are automatically wrong. They don't give a fuck what you did. You think these people care? Like, I'm over it. Oh my God. It is just taking so much out of me, and I know it's taking so much out of people who look like me, because it's just like, it is never ending. And then it's like, oh, we're getting stuff done. Do you really think we getting stuff done? No, a lot of these people are appeasing us because they want our money. They want us back. Like, they don't really give a fuck about what's going on with us. They only give a fuck about the fact that their stocks and shit going down because, hey, protest this, protest that, boycott this, boycott that. That means you don't get my money. That means you don't get my friends' money. That means you don't get that community money over there. You don't really care about, a lot of people do not care about us, and everybody is quick to be like, hey, such and such is so woke. Bring them to this side, invite them to the cookout. No, leave their asses where they at. Somebody said it so good. White people can hate you, walk past you every day, smile at you, act like they're your best friends, and then turn around and wish so much hateful shit on you, or you wondering why you lost your job or did this and did that. Black people, we don't have that capability. You gotta jump out that. Pause. Pinning that. What's making it worse is niggas want to jump out here and scream, oh, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. I'm fully for that. I love people. I especially love black people because I'm one of them. You can't jump out here, and anybody that know me is just going to be like, I know she didn't just say that. You can't jump out here and say Black Lives Matter so much, but be ready to beat down. And I've really had to readjust my attitude and realize where I was wrong at in a lot of situations. You can't jump out here and be like, respect my people. And we don't even respect our own people. Like, respect yourself if you want somebody else to respect you. I don't get it. And I have one of the nastiest attitudes of anybody I know. But heaven only knows. Like, when I realized where I was going wrong at, I had to fix it. I can't go out here and act the whole fool. Just act the whole fool and then just be like, why do people treat me like that? Why do people introduce me like that? Why do people feel like they don't want to say anything to me or be around me? Yo, look how I'm acting. No, I don't think you should clutch your pocketbook when you get in the elevator with me, bitch. I don't want anything you have. Like, I just want to go about my day. Go do what I'm doing. Most black people want to Play spades, probably have a couple drinks, party. Ain't nobody worried about robbing you, bitch. That's what be making me mad. Then you got the black people that think for some reason they're not in the black people category because they have a really good job or they live in a really good neighborhood. Let me tell you something. When them fucking little oinkies pull you over, guess what you look like? You look like me. You look like the 18 people before you that got pulled over, and they didn't give a fuck how much money they made and where they lived at. But then you make a whole fool of yourself when you jump out here and you go online and you're sitting there like, oh, this is not right, or there isn't really racism. Black people are just crybabies and they don't want to do anything. Yo, how you gonna tell me I don't want to do anything when my life, my struggle is going to be far different than a lot of other people's? Oh, we all got the same... We all start off the same and we can all do the same thing. No. We not even about to play that game. I'm not going to keep being a punching bag or a pin needle for excuses. My race of people should not have to keep doing that. And then, like, you expect us to bow down all because it's just like y'all just causing too much trouble. It's uncomfortable for you at this point. You know what's uncomfortable? Let's talk about what's really uncomfortable. What's uncomfortable is, as I stated at the beginning of this video, every day that we wake up, we see new and exciting bullshit happening to people that look like us. That's what's uncomfortable. And then you got a group of people, because I can't even just say white people. Then you got a group of people that sit over there and say, I don't see the indifference. You see the indifference. You don't want to acknowledge the indifference because you don't care, because it's not happening to y'all. Now, if it was a bunch of pink people being dragged down the street, pulled out of cars, shot in the face, choked the fuck out, then it'd be like, oh my God, it's so horrible out here. Oh, do you see what they're doing? Oh, something has to change. But because it's happening to people that y'all don't even value as people anyway, it doesn't make a difference. It don't matter. I don't want my kids to grow up and think that this is normal. Shouldn't nobody want their kids to grow up and think that this is normal? It is nothing normal about this at all. It's not, oh, we take it and just take it and move on. It'll be over, sir. No, it's not. No, it's not. 400 years of the worst oppression on earth. Then you turn around and all the years after that, it's just like, hey, you guys are still not people, but just keep the noise down. We're just going to give you like little breadcrumbs and make you feel like you could be equal. But then when we feel like you too equal, we going to snatch you back down. Like, how? Who does that? And who really sits there and just really thinks that it's okay? Like, oh, you guys should just be grateful for where you came from, because, yo, if my family owns your family, and then years down the line, your family ain't got shit, but I'm rich over here in the corner, you gonna feel some type of way about it too. Yo, how dare you open your mouth and tell somebody, go back to a country you stole us from, our rightful fucking country, brought us here, and then you want to treat us like shit and tell us to go back. White people will never understand no matter how much they say they do. Peaches, you are so right, but the crazy thing is there are some people that understand. I'm trying to figure out how I want to word it, but it is some people that understand, because everybody, that shit is instilled in you from generations and generations and generations. No, I'm of the belief, I don't think any white person just woke up in this era and was just like, I don't like black people, I don't like Mexicans, I don't like this race, I don't like that race, I don't like this and I don't like that. I don't think that shit is instilled in you. That is years of hate. For you to be able to look at another person, including children, it's automatic fear. What are you scared of? You wouldn't have anything to be scared of if you didn't drag on us like that. That's what fucks my mind up. You want to turn around and call us animals? Lead the fuck by example. We only following what the fuck we saw. Jesus Christ. It should be no animosity. And this is another thing that kills me. Black people are racist. Yo, you can't, and I don't care who feels some type of way about it, black people can't be racist. Racist is when you hate a whole nother group of people for no reason. We don't hate this fucking group of people for no reason. There's a lot of fucking reasons to hate this group of people. There's a lot of reasons to fear this group of fucking people. Because every time you get around this group of people, they only kill, steal, and fucking destroy. But then you want to look at us like we're the fucking savages? Are you serious? Anything we got, we learned from years and years and years of watching y'all. So then you turn around and just be like, oh, we the worst people in the world and black on black crime. If you didn't pit us against each other for years and fucking years and fucking years and fucking years and fucking years, I can guarantee that there's a lot of people out here that will look at me like, that's my brother, that's my sister. There's no way I can bring harm to them. But when you sit it in somebody's mind, and just like I said, racism come from years and years and years and years. I don't think white people, it's just like black people. We don't just wake up one day and be like, you know what, we hate our own race. No, y'all, the years of oppression made us want to be against each other. Or I gotta be better than her, or I gotta be better than her. Or look at that bum bitch over there. Girl, if you think about it, everybody else is against us. Why are we against each other? And like I said, anybody that knows me knows my attitude has not been the greatest attitude. But even I had to sit back and be like, you can't let it bother you. You can't let it get to you. Yo, we under fire from so much. It shouldn't be each other. We shouldn't have to fear each other. When a group of white people walk in the room, do you think any one of them is scared of the other? Do you think when a group of white people walk past a white woman, do you think that bitch is clutching her purse, locking her doors, no. What is it about? Oh, Peaches. What is it about this skin color that just invokes so much fear? I don't get it. I don't understand it. When I woke up, I love being black. I will never want to be any other race. But when I was born, I did not have a choice of what color I came out. You cannot determine what type of person I am because of what color I am. And I know people of almost every nationality, and we can get along. I'm not stealing from them. I'm not raping their sons. I'm not breaking in their cars. I'm not breaking in their houses. They're not doing the same. Like, it's just, enough is just enough. It's just horrible. And anytime you speak out on it, like I said, you're angry, you're bitter, you're disgruntled, you are the problem, you are this, and you like, so if we sit back and act like we're okay with it, it's only going to get worse. We have no win with this. It's only going to get worse. Oh, so they cool with what we doing to them. Take it a step further. Then it's like, oh, they're standing up for themselves. Oh my God, you guys all have rights. And leave us a fucking white person. Black lives matter. All lives matter. No shit. But if that was the case, why would we have to stress that Black lives matter? I'm so confused about that. If all lives matter, why would we have to stress that Black lives matter? Did you ever have to feel like that you had to wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, people, I'm very stressed. People, y'all never had to wake up in the morning and be like, people just don't value our lives. We're not valued as a people. We're not even looked at as a people. Because we're not, and I'm never going to let anybody forget that we were fucking property. We were looked at as property. We weren't even looked at as people. So when you be, Black lives do matter. No, the fuck they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. You cannot shove that shit in my mouth and expect me to fucking swallow it and be okay with it. No, they don't. And because it went so long with people thinking that we were not people and we were looked at as property, how long do you think it's going to take to reverse that shit? Nobody wants to reverse that. Because if you have a fucking God complex, why do you want the bottom to think that they're anything? You don't. But let me tell you something. You don't try so hard to squash out a whole fucking group of people because they are the bottom. And that's why I'm going to leave that at. Because a lot of people don't really see that point. You're not trying to eradicate my whole fucking people because you are the God race and we are the bottom. And I'm about to say something a lot of people don't like. I've said it a lot of times. Yo, you can't be above me. There's no way you can be above me. And I love all. But when it comes down to, I don't trust a fucking person that cannot stand in the fucking sun and hold a conversation without getting cancer or deathly ill. So you're not above me. I don't think I'm above anybody. I really do not. And if everybody looked at it that way, we could probably be a little better. I could have a whole argument on, things that I feel and shit like that, but it becomes pointless. It's pointless. And my friend is right. I'm totally stressed out. I'll holler at y'all later.